as soon as possible. Speaking about that, we got another competitor from Tijuana, Baja California. We got Trainer K on your left and Chag on your right. Do not be confused. Chag, you already know them. The Pautena, what is not entrepreneur? What's the word?
Specialist?
Special, yeah. That's not the word I was looking for, but it works. Can you second on the showcast?
Pautena Sensei, yeah. I would talk about fixed streams where you're all getting your fix of excellent Smash Ultimate action right here with us, folks. Trying to get locked and on here. Oh, missed grab from Chad. You have to be careful. That grab got nerfed early on. I think it's the bane of all Pautena mains' existences. Chad right now is kind of on a roll. He's trying to get himself back up to the top of everybody's discussions when it comes to best players in Mexico, best players in the world. He has been the world fighter. He's been trying to go all around the world, compete.
It's a world what?
Yeah.
That's him. That's him.
Dale? No.
You need to practice your dales, güey.
No,
they're not.
They're not exciting.
They're still South American, okay?
Oh.
So you gotta die. You know, like make him raspier, make him more Spanish. Okay, but right now we got a clean situation here from Trainer K, actually taking Chad's stock first and still maybe seeing something from Charizard here, still surviving, making sure. Oh my God, great counter there to avoid, to punish the Flare Blitz, and just like that, we're going back into 2 stocks, each of them quite clean in this first game.
Yeah, Chad thread the needle there. Palutena's counter is not usually considered one of the better counters in the game. Often, a lot of the character specials will just be like, yeah, just kind of use it very situationally, unlike, Joker mains or Incin mains, where it's very much a fundamental part of their character's kit and the way the character functions. Chad, of course, knows exactly how to do it. Trainer K right now, so trying to best Chad try to hold on to this lead here. The ledge trapping here, not quite materializing anything yet, and Chad, of course, Palutena is just a constant threat to reversal out of any situation, whether it's rising nair, whether it's the jumps, whether it's that spot dodge that makes it seem like she goes invisible for a complete second.
Yep.
That's hard to deal with sometimes. Oh my God, he took that one off the chin, sir.
You absolutely love to see those what is it?
Haymakers.
Yeah, those flare blitzes.
Yes.
So close, up close, it's absolutely destructive. It can be an absolute threat. But right now, I'm actually once again surprised. I know that Tijuana is one of the best regions in Mexico, but just how well they're handling against, Anguiano. Right now, Chag is just a phenomenal sight for us to see. We got Squirtle rotating into Ivysaur, trying to concrete the edge guard, unable to do so. Chag recovers with a little bit of aggression to make sure that he forces Trainer K off his case.
And that's the bane of Ivy's existence. The character's movement stats aren't particularly good. Oh my gosh, Trainer K immediately pressing that transform button to the better option there. Charizard up smash. Definitely, I don't think Chad was ready for that one, sir. But nevertheless, you got to be careful. You have to finish your food if you're Trainer K, especially in these sets. While it's still best of 5, you can't give Chad too much rope. You have to take your chances when they come. Yeah. And we're going to see him try to threaten a lot with Ivy down air, a lot of the Ivysaur edge guards too. But so far, I would say the Charizard's had the most success.
Yeah, definitely. Not only surviving, but also dealing the most amount of damage. I'll be extremely impressed if Trainer K manages to get a Haymaker here with Charizard, taking advantage of the rage that he has built, trying to catch him with those up smashes once again. Hey, don't get me wrong. I think Trainer K is very close to losing that last stock, but he's also getting increasingly closer to get something off. Chad, of course, gets immediately stumped by the mirrored shield. The back air from Chad will seal game number 1.
Have you ever seen a mouse or a rodent try to get away from a lizard at the last second, and it's just trying to squeeze on by, and then the jaws come in and clamp down? That's Palutena's invulnerable shield. That dare was so low to the ground that just see Charizard trying to squeeze on by, and the roll was very funny. It was like stepping on silly putty,
By the way, everybody who is in chat, we appreciate you being here. Yes, but also, if you don't speak Spanish, no importa, because you're going to learn. Vas a aprender, because this is a bilingual stream as well, but it's mostly English, so you don't need to worry. We're going into game number 2 in Battlefield. Those triplats will... okay, listen. Chag pretty much reading Trainer K's recovery patterns. That's going to be a bit of a warning shot, right?
Yeah, jump callouts are definitely the name of the game in a lot of pre-ledge trapping situations where you're trying to push your opponent to the final third of the stage. Trainer K trying to go out deep with there. Check it back to. Oh, he just barely had enough time to get back. That was very close. You cannot afford. Trainer K is showing that he's the kind of player that even Chad can't really take for granted here. ledge trapping situation. That down tilt not working for Chag. But of course, Pautena is able to like jump off ledge and then retreat nair, and the hitboxes still hit like grounded opponents rolling from ledge. A character's definition of privilege.
Definitely. And something interesting that we haven't seen is Ivysaur shine. Usually, or at least in my experience, Ivysaur is the one that usually gets. No, wait, espérate. Okay. Hold on. Trying to shut me up right off the bat. You know what? I appreciate it. But yeah, Trainer K is finding a little bit of extra success with Ivysaur here, at least getting some nasty hits in. But of course, Chag will try to chase you down. Great up air to make sure to punish Trainer K's high recovery just like that.
Yeah, so most characters can't really do much about Ivy planking or the little trick that Ivysaurs could do where they just drop down up E through the ledge. But Chad basically cut it down the sides for the down tilt. Trainer K wanted him to roll it desperately off the shield, and that trick ain't gonna work twice. Chad is just simply too good, sir.
Yeah.
You can't rely on the same old tricks time and again.
Yeah, so far he hasn't had found much success with Squirtle trying to get the jab lock there. Unfortunately, not being able to. Gets the waterfall there to get a little bit of extra damage. Ivysaur comes out, but you know that that's going to mean easy damage for Pautena's follow-ups in the air, specifically gets a down air into back air. Lots of pressure from the competitor from Ciudad de Mexico, forced into Flare Blitz, but look at him go. The pressure does not end, and even though the counter does connect, that's still an opportunity for Trainer K to survive just for a little bit longer.
I mean, Chad was playing a one-player game there for a while, and also managed to not just fall victim to getting reversal from the trade. Hey, you know, he was like, I'm tired of you trying to turn up the gas, trying to turn up the heat. Take this, explosive flame to the face. But Trainer K firing right back, Stein up air, trying to get there again, but Chad just disappeared at just in time. Being cycled back up to turn. Can Chad land? Can Chad land? All of these teleports, and he does.
Gets the same seismic toss. There you go. Of course, my dude. He gets them. Now Squirtle will try to shine, try to get those low percent combos, the extensions that just allow him to go ham, go crazy with percentage, but it's Chag. He's going to have a very hard time. And also Battlefield has been allowing Chag to have infinite mobility all around the stage with those teleport cancels.
The dirty little secret is that this is Palutena's best stage. Yeah, a lot of characters put Palutena in team pure fundies, which is usually kind of like associated with like PS2 strong stage now. Paulu's combo game is so easy bait vertically wise that any kind of nair startup, any kind of down tilt, any kind of grab, look at this. Let's see where the platform extensions come through, because you basically have to like be very fortunate to roll out of the way of Palu up air or incoming Palu nair when that happens. Oh, the dares, and that's Chad is trying to draw, trying to hit up the top. Oh, good job dodging that up air. That would have spelled curtains for a stop.
Yeah, that could have been absolutely dreadful for Trainer K. Not like it is no longer the case. He's still caught against Chag, pinning him against the ledge there. Gets another opportunity for the edge guard. Gets the cancel. Not quite the spike. I've seen it before. No punish on the regrab, but still chases him down with a down air. Moving around, trying to catch Trainer K. Slacking, not being able to, but still piling on a plethora, a monumental amount of damage that it seems quite unlikely that Trainer K will amount for the comeback.
The late nair, not quite enough. That move got nerfed. Trainer had a chance to get back to this, but this seems so impossible at the back throw. He delayed it. He wanted to sit there and think about it, sir.
Yeah, that's absolutely rough. Chad feeling quite comfortable all around the stage. I think the stage pick selection wasn't the best here for Trainer K, or maybe he was thinking that he could have done something with Ivysaur or something else that allowed him to hey, el público agarre lo que quiere. And that's why we love you guys here in chat. You are part of this celebration. Ustedes son parte de esta celebración. Even if you're at home, we love you. Y nos encanta que estén aquí. But yeah, I mean, Battlefield a little dicey, right? For this second game. I don't know, maybe small Battlefield being a counter pick for this rule set. There you go. Oh no, never mind. Back to Battlefield. But
hey, let's go.
Comes out, so you know this matchup. Go ahead, bro.
It's a meme matchup just because of after Staige's collision success, everyone was kind of like, is Incineroar better than Pautena? And I'm in camp, no. And hey, perfect time. But you're kind of losing the plot. You can't afford to mash and disadvantage with this with Incin, because your resources are. It's not the same thing as Pokemon Trainer, where you basically have like 3 different recovery paths. Nevertheless, this is where Incin makes bones this matchup. You have to punish Pautena for jumping. A lot of it's going to involve jump side B reads, as well as trying to stuff out the goddess with fair and make her punished for being aggressive with Dark Solarian.
So far,
Oh no!
look at him go. It's just
Oh,
absolutely
no.
incredible. He's getting at the stage. Dude, that was a spike. I got spiked. I know you did as
Yeah.
well. But Trainer K didn't, so he gets to survive just for a little bit longer, gets those up airs, at least trying to juggle Chag for a little bit longer. Again, those teleports are insane. Barely getting stopped there by the auto reticle there. Could have been incredible to get a stock, but unfortunately not being the case. Chag still quite comfortable in his first stock. Is this back throw not enough? No, I was expecting the up throw actually.
Yeah, auto radical denying the side B is there like the credit card reader here denying a tourist that wasn't prepared to have the card ready for travel. Like the way that it's not gonna let you like, no, you don't have the credit for this. You can't come inside B me. Nevertheless, Chad immediately just dominant a ledge. It feels so hard when you're playing against a player at this level. Look at that. He got the slip behind. That's that. Maybe not the Tri-State Twister. Maybe the Tijuana Twister in that case. Poor Cherry
Mexico
K.
Twister.
Yeah. Nevertheless, Cherry K has a chance here. Down tilt, trying to let the ledge trap going. Oh man, I love the recovery path by Chad. It's nothing
It's
instant
crazy.
to do. You have to hard read side B in order to punish that.
You can't. It's absolutely unreactable there. Chag is just phenomenal at mixing it around. It's impossible, quite unlikely to find him and catch him. Once again, stopped by the auto reticle there. Chag is actually stopping every single attempt that Trainer K is putting out. And look at him go, maybe repositioning himself for a dash attack. No spike, he's going for it. He wants to end this in a flashy way. Maybe the 3-stock with some flash on to add to it, a little bit of spice to make things even nicer for the clip. He's just zooming around the stage. But Darkes Lariat manages to get 1 stock. At least my boy didn't get 3 stock.
Oh, we've got spaghetti going on everywhere with grabs here. Chad right now just taking his time, basically toying with Trainer K, just trying to make it so that he's able to figure out a way to chart a path to destruction for the last stock.
Me gusta mucho.
Stay down. Stay down.
Absolutely love when a match ends with a spike. And I mean, it was rough, right? Chad being one of the best, the Globetrotters, el Mr. Worldwide, el señor Mundo, dale. It's just going to be his experience in bracket, his experience and how comfortable and what is it?
Paulo Instant and Paulo Pokemon Trainer. Very,
like,
very
in
like
his zone, right?
consistent matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally, I was setting up for friendlies last night, and Chad and Sky J after the crew battle were playing friendly. So like,